1, 2, 3. Hi, Officer Stan. Come here. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about what's going on?
Shoot. I mean, don't shoot me. I got a 411 that a crowd was gathering around the shoreline. I had to leave a non-procedural incident to see what was taking place.
Officer Stan is human, okay?
Well, I am on top of things 24/7. Behind me is the ocean. An hour ago, I heard on the radio that a young vacation college student was kidnapped by an octopus.
Hi, TV Land and cable audience. Yes, you heard it live. An octopus called Miss Pink was kidnapped. An octopus called Miss Pink has kidnapped a young vacationing college student on spring break.
Yes, this crowd standing around because they are hoping and praying the octopus releases the student.
As an officer of the law, you are sworn to protect and serve.
Yes, I did, and I will follow that until I clock out permanently. I am sure you've heard of shark attacks. I coordinate with the Coast Guard and Army Reserves. They're flying above. The octopus Miss Pink has the boy. It's a 50-50 chance he is alive or the other.
It's heartbreaking to see a young college student taking a spring break and this happen. I can't imagine how his parents feel.
Thank you, Miss Minnie McIntob. I will talk to you later. Stan, Police Officer Stan, what can we do?
Beachgoers like those one standing behind us, please don't go near the water and stand clear and let the authorities do their job. I'm getting a text. One moment.
This is ripening.
The Coast Guard and Navy are following the octopus. The octopus still has the boy. It was on Pissqueak Island and rocking the boy and got spooked and they jumped in the water. The Coast Guard is leading to this island. The skipper of the boat with the boy's brother and friend of the family is following the Coast Guard boat right now. Wait a second. I'm getting a text.
Everyone, lower your voice.
Okay, it's a text, not a voice message.
I know. I would like for you to read the text out loud so everyone can hear it. I would like for you to read the text out loud so everyone can hear what happened to Solon, the young man who was kidnapped by Miss Pink, the famous octopus.
Koleba Vrequas Sierra Island, Flamenco Beach, Koleba and more. The Coast Guard doesn't know where it's going. It's heading toward Shore Island.
I can get radio signals.
Do you have a license for that?
Explain how you don't want me to find out about the poor Solon. Explain that to the whole world.
You are performing for your audience, news reporter Carl.
Sirs, my Coast Guard will follow the octopus. It is heading in 7.8 latitude and 2.6 longitude.
You will follow the Coast Guard, who is following the octopus, Ms. Pink. I requested the Navy to dispatch armed divers to protect the octopus from predators.
Well, Captain Smith, everyone is keeping their distance. We don't want to spook Miss Pink while she's carrying the young man. Follow my instructions to the T. Added information, it has been reported that the octopus is force-feeding young men. It's shoving seaweed into his mouth, over and out.
Aye, aye, Seawoman Johnson.
What the hell is going on? He kidnaps my brother, swimming around the ocean and stuffing filthy seaweed in his mouth. It's fattening him up for dinner. It was eating my brother's head, and that's not enough.
Gemini, batten down the hatches. Seawoman Johnson, I have radio interference. I'm closing communication.
Thank you, Captain Smith. Tell Gemini that we are doing everything in our power to capture the octopus without jeopardizing his brother. It's feeding his brother, and that's a good thing.
Nye, you have to stop thinking negative. But that can turn something positive to negative. Put it out to the universe that Solon is alive and well. The octopus could be a relative to yours. It is watching over Solon, right, Captain?
When it comes to recovering a person lost at sea, anything goes. I'm signing off.
Everyone, you can't be quiet. I want everyone to move back. The octopus may be heading to Shore Island, this island. Clear the beach. I don't want to spook it too.
This story is breaking every possible record. Young man is lost at sea, kidnapped by a sea animal, a pink octopus. The military, Coast Guard, boaters, police department, the entire military force is trying to find the kidnapped young man.
Hello, sirs. I'm the marine biologist. I'm pretty sure you need me here. No, back there.
Get some makeup on her. What's your name, lady?
I don't want makeup on me. Just call me Marine Doctor. I study marine life.
Come right over here. This is all we need to know that you understand marine life. It is actual truth that octopus and squids are natural enemies?
No, that is not a fact. When the food supply is low, there will be a fight. Survival of the fittest?
The reason I asked because I saw an octopus attack a squid and ate it. It could be an isolated incident, but if not, we should catch some squid and drop them in front of the octopus. Lure to fish it so it can drop Solon.
The suggestion is not plausible, Officer Stan. Do you fish?
Yes, I do.
What happens when you bait your fishing hook? I'll answer for you. The bait attracts any hungry animal.
Spot on.
Now, we don't want sea creatures attacking the octopus while it is carrying Solon. Human life is precious.
What Officer was trying to say is that he is concerned about the situation and his duty, that he is sworn to protect and serve. He will do anything in his power to live up to the oath he had taken. We all know human life takes precedence over anything.
Officer Stan, that was a good suggestion, but the time factor is a problem. How long will it take to catch bait and to catch Miss Pink? Officer Stan, that was a good suggestion, but the time factor is a problem. How long will it take to catch bait and to catch Miss Pink? She travels the 7 seas, at least the Caribbean islands. It's smart and tremendously fast. So what do you think, Captain Smith? Captain Smith?
Not ready to answer that yet. Hang on.
Let's follow the advice of Seawoman Johnson. The Coast Guard will lock the octopus in the sea gate, and then we can capture it and relinquish it, Solon just to be released from captivity. Octopus are most intelligent sea creatures on the sea. They have a big brain.
Okay, I understand that, but I think Miss Pink will know a trap when it sees one. Divers and marine life professionals have been trying to catch Miss Pink for years. She escapes all the time.
I see it. Miss Pink is swimming with Solon. I don't see his head. Miss Pink body is covering it. Everyone, be quiet.
She is backstroking. Just so you know, Miss Pink is giving Solon oxygen or protecting him from drowning. It's about oxygen. And I see she stops and holds up the young man with one tentacle. She's showing us that she has control of the situation. And if we want Solon back, we must give her access to the shore or island.
I blocked Captain Smith's frequency out. I don't want them to hear our conversation. His brother Gemini almost drowned to save his brother.
Everyone who participates in this should be honored.
I see it too. It is making some type of offer. Oh no, I see a flock of seagulls heading toward the octopus.
I'll shoot them down.
No, we don't want the octopus to deep dive. The young man has been in the water for more than 4 hours.
It's going to deep dive. It just did.
The end of my brother. Captain Smith, how could you let this happen? You got my brother kidnapped by the notorious octopus, Miss Pink. It's been swimming around the island, stuffing my brother with garbage. I should...
Gemini, sit down. Captain Smith saved your life. And would you let him save Solon? I believe the octopus is protecting Solon. If she wasn't doing that, Solon would have been lost at sea. Now, sit your ass down before I knock your ass out.
I'll take some. Sorry about that.
Save some for me. Bring it out. We need to get our head in bad for the news.
I have something in my pocket. I'm going to light it up.
I have a slice of carrot cake in the freezer. Captain Smith, do you hear me? I will eat it frozen. The Navy said that the flock of seagulls will be taken down.
The Air Force keeps laser lights on seagulls, and that chases them away. Octopus has changed direction. It's moving away from the trap. It's swimming fast to the second dock, where there are no floodgates. Police stand in the crowd with Carl. The newspaper run over to the second dock a half a mile away.
We have to get there before someone else does. This is the story of a lifetime.
I have to get in the breeze. Catch up with me.
Officer Stan speeds up. He runs as fast as the dust of sand he leaves.
I have to cut off the engine and coast to shore. Close to the beach, then we'll all swim ashore.
The water is dangerous. Sharks and other sea animals.
Captain Smith, I borrowed your air gun.
Give me that. It doesn't work. Get the paddles. We'll still have to go. We have the way to go.
It's like rowing.
You forgot I came in second place for rowing.
Push, pull, push, pull.
They
Push,
rowed the boat
pull.
until a few feet away from the shore. The captain didn't want to go any further because the boat would be stuck in the sand. The Air Force is keeping the birds away from the octopus, who is still holding Solon. It backstrokes and side strokes. It stops to clean Solon's face with one of its tentacles. When it reaches the dock, it hesitates. It turns its body to the crowd and jumps back in the water with Solon. Officer Stan runs toward the dock with other police officers. They push back the crowd. Carl sets up his cameraman, not too close to the dock, but has an advantage point. He has the view of the island and the shore as well. Miss Martusuk runs over to him. Gemini, Jahu, and the captain swim underwater. They quietly and slowly walk to the crowd. No one notices them. A helicopter drops a net over the octopus. Miss Pink disappears into the water.
Hi, Carl. Finally, we're going to get that boy back.
Finally, but
The young man Solon is all right. Miss Pink protected it from something. She is protective. I remember Miss Pink shot a stream of water at them so they can behave.
The octopus, Miss Pink, swims out to sea. Everyone watches from a distance.
We can't do anything. We have to wait and see.
The octopus disappears in the water with Gemini.
no, this
Oh,
is
no,
terrible.
this is
How could it
terrible.
happen like this?
If it stays down too long, it changes his mind about surrendering Solon.
It is testing its surrounding. She will find another way to surrender Solon. She knows it could be a trap. She is going to go underwater and probably come out of sand pool on the shore. Police Officer Stan, move everyone out the beach. If you step in one thinking it's a puddle, you are gone forever. You will sink down into the bottom of the ocean. An octopus tricks its predators. It makes them chase after it and lead them to a pool of which it made or by other octopus.
Officer Stan and the officers clean the beach. Everyone is on the boardwalk. A few minutes later, Miss Pink peeps out of a sand pool. It pulls Solon up and drags him over to a sand pool. It wipes Solon's face and shoves some seaweed in Solon's mouth. Then it dives in a sand pool. Captain Smith, Gemini, and Jahu run towards Gemini. Smith grabs him.
No, you have to be very careful. These sand pools could be a trap. You fall in one of these and you'll be lost at sea.
How am I going to get to Solon?
I'll go.
You couldn't tie a sailor knot and you want to go? I'll retrieve him. I'll go. You don't have to.
I know. I will go too and guide you.
Thank you.
Go around that one. It's a camouflage. It has a reflection of the sea.
Captain tiptoes around the sand pools, picks up Solon, and takes the same way back. Captain Smith lays Gemini down.
Expect the worst and hope for the best. I see the octopus floating perpendicular, straight up. This is a very delicate moment.
I want the octopus to get away.
I don't want to say swim away, Miss Pink. We can take it from here.
You are right. You can't stay. Swim away, Miss Pink.
Gemini runs and Jahu run over to Solon. Gemini gently shakes him. Jahu shakes Solon harder. Solon coughs up seaweed. The whole crowd cries and laughs for joy.
Come here, Officer Stan. Come over here. The finest police in the island, Shore Island.
Officer Stan wipes his eyes and walks over to news reporter Carl. Someone gives Officer Stan shakes and fries.
Tell the audience, did you have any doubts about this young boy's future?
I said it was a 50-50 chance. I had no doubt that if he made or didn't make it.
Police Officer Stan is cool as a sea breeze. Oh, he's tearing up. Carman, get it.
Cameraman capture the officer tearing up. The young men are holding onto Solon, crying too. The helicopter pulls up the net and there is no Miss Pink and in it. The helicopter flies away. Miss Pink pops up from the water and waves. Captain Smith salutes Miss Pink, and Miss Pink salutes back with her tentacle. Solon coughs up seaweed. Gemini and Jahu examine Solon's head. There are suction marks on it.
Miss Pink saved Solon's life. He hasn't a stroke, and that is why he pulled Solon off the boat.
I was having a bad headache and didn't want to tell you.
Everything happens for a reason. The governor wants everyone to join him for dinner. Afterwards, you will be staying in the hotel.
Solon tries to stand up, and Gemini, Captain Smith, and Jahu help him.
I know you want to say goodbye to Miss Pink.
Yes, goodbye, Miss Pink, the best octopus in the world. Stay well and stay safe.
Solon is the octopus relative.
Solon waves to Miss Pink, and she waves back, jumps up from the water, and dives back into the ocean. This is your narrative. Finally, everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. The ordeal was tremendously mind and nerve-wracking. Annoying, at least for me, to say the least. It was a strain on my brain, and I wasn't even on the boat. Just imagine hanging out with your bro and buddies, and something out of the ordinary happens. Miss Pink caused this confusion. She is an extremely large octopus. Like some people, she could be up in age, but who knows? People see Miss Pink all over the world in their oceans. The other star of the film is Solon. Miss Pink rendered Solon helpless and put him in a deep sleep unbeknownst to Solon's brother, Gemini, and the family friend, Dahu. If Solon was not in a deep sleep, the thought of him being wrapped up in Miss Pink's body, he wouldn't have survived the ordeal. She rendered him unconscious. Miss Pink is a guardian of the sea. Often she would be in the vicinity where children are. If they are acting unmanageable, she would splash water at them, drenching them. Now Solon was not acting unmanageable. He was irritable. He suffered migraine headaches stemming from a bike accident. He hid it from his brother and parents, always telling them that he wasn't a boy, he was a man. Life was a challenge to Solon, or did he challenge life? The men and women of the island played a heavy hand in this rescue of Solon. Captain Smith will get an award for being the calmest captain that year and superb efforts for rescuing Solon from Miss Pink. He used strategy and discipline and profound knowledge of a sea creature, its surroundings, and tactfulness, keeping Gemini and his friend Jahu in order. Gemini will be going in history concerning how he felt experiencing an ordeal without going off the deep end, jumping overboard. He did it once, and Miss Pink shot him up to the surface. Captain Smith rescued him from the fierce sea. Gemini will get an award for being the best brother in the world. He risked his life to save his brother. Jahu was the calmest. He will be teaching philosophy and about the environment at the university. He de-escalated the situation with his wit and logic. He is professional and has outstanding character. He used what he learned, which is there is always a solution to every problem. Although he faced frustrations from the others, he withstood all their frustrations and aggravations and redirected their feelings to restore order. Seawoman Johnson was also calm, cool, and collected. She did an excellent job of organizing and transmitting data. Her promotion is signed, sealed, and will be delivered. In recognition of being a cop on the beach, Officer Stan will be awarded. Officer Stan performed his duties without a doubt. In addition, he will be awarded for being the fastest first responder on the beach. A video was made of him running from one end of the beach to the other in full uniform with lightning speed to rescue Solon from Miss Pink. Actually, Miss Pink was delivering Solon to his people. The marine biologist wants to be identified herself as just that. Her involvement was crucial. She was familiar with the behavior of sea creatures, and with that knowledge, she was able to give vital instructions to everyone involved in order to save Solon. News reporter Carl will get an award for being the best news reporter for this story. He was proficient with a compassion that traveled all over the world. Moreover, the whole story was heartwarming to watch. this story was viewed as more than just a fisherman who was swallowed by a whale and the whale spits him out. I guess he gave the whale a bad taste. In conclusion, everyone involved will be a guest on this island, Shore Island. Folks, don't rush to get there. If you can always view the actual coverage on the net and television. The whole world has copies of the footage from satellites to cameras and camcorders, word by word, ear by ear. Now let's not forget Miss Pink, the octopus. Solon will be in the hospital treated for exposure and observation. Imagine that. Miss Pink kept her entire body on Solon's head. I think she knew Solon was about to have a stroke. Now, don't quote me on that. I'm not a neurologist. I just report the news, but I do have an opinion. I would now like to invite the audience to take a 10-minute break and return. The writer will have a Q&A. Thank you for attending Octopus's Relative. You all come back as refreshments have been set up for you. I'll see you in a bit. It was a pleasure narrating this story for you, and I hope to see you on the next one. I am Carl.